Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Picking up from yesterday, so tonight we're going to be doing some double VGCs again, ranked battles, still on the Pokeball tier, rank 4 if that's correct. So let's get straight into it. Don't want to look at my opponent's battle team info, so skip that. I am going to be using the same team as I was using yesterday as well. Not really thought of anything else to put on my team yet, but I'll get round to it. So yeah, pick this team. And search for an opponent. So I've done 4 battles, still 4 wins, 0 losses. Hopefully I can keep up the trend. So I found an opponent, let's have a look and see what he's using. So my opponent has, right, so that's a Trick Room team, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely a Trick Room team. So that's a little bit scary actually. I think I'm going to lead with Raichu because I can fake out, actually no, because the psychic terrain. I'm not really sure how that works, but I know that interrupts priority and whatnot. So actually I think I'm going to go with Obstagoon, my Slash. Who else is pretty nice here? Could actually bring my own Torkoal. I do bring him in case my opponent does have a Trick Room. So it's just because he's so super slow, and I did manage to get a 0 IV on the speed as well. Could bring Gyarados, but yeah, I think I'm going to bring my own Torkoal. And I'm going to bring my Charizard. Let's mix it up a little bit and see how that goes. I've got a feeling he's possibly going to lead with the Trick Room though. But we shall find out. Oh, sorry, she. Okay, so what is my opponent going to send out? Yeah, so Hatterini and Indeedee. So that is what I was expecting. Now, I can't remember my counts, but I know my Obstagoon, I did bring this on purpose because it's quite nice against the Indeedee if she does go for the follow me. So I think I'm going to go, I could actually max actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to go straight into the... Do I need to max? Do I want to max? Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to max. But I am going to go straight into the knockoff, into the Indeedee. And I'm going to Flash Cannon onto the Hatterini. Even if the Indeedee... I mean, I could go for the max move and maybe... But it probably might be Focus Sash. I'm just going to play it safe, so... Trick Room teams always scare me just because... I just don't like them at all. So the follow me, it's the follow me. I kind of expected that. So I didn't quite knock it out. So should have gone for the max darkness really, shouldn't I? Because she's now going to get a Trick Room up, which is not a problem. I mean, it is a problem, but it is what it is. So there's the Trick Room. Now I know there's an item to make Trick Room last longer now as well, isn't there? So she brings out the Torkoal. So is she's probably going to want to target my H-Slash next, isn't she? Even if I King Shield a max Firestorm or whatever it is, max Flare, I'm still going to do a big old chunk of damage. Bit late to really go for the Dynamax on the Obstagoon now. So I think I'm just going to knock off an item. I think I'll knock off Torkoal's item in case it's probably got holding the Torkoal. I'm going to switch out my aim slash, and I'm going to go. Don't really want to go into Charizard, so I'm going to go into my own Torkoal actually, and hope that she doesn't have 0 speed Ivy on her Torkoal, because then I should be able to outspeed her own Torkoal on the next turn. So let's see how that works out. So there's no Dynamax. Okay, so that knocks out my Obstagoon, that's not good. Not looking great this one. Okay, and the Eruption actually destroys my own Torkoal, so definitely not looking very good at all. Probably shouldn't have switched out there really. Okay, so I don't really have much choice on what to do here. Just going to have to send these out and hope for the best really. Now one thing I do like though is the combination of these two Pokemon in their shiny form. They look great together. They do look really good together. So I'm pretty sure there's no way I'm going to win this at all. I'm just going to King Shield here anyway. I'm going to Dynamax the Charizard. I'm going to go onto the Max Flare, onto the Hatterini. Just because it's solar powered, it's live. I mean, I'm not going to win, so it doesn't matter no more, I don't think. I've got nothing to lose. Can't win them all. This is my first time encountering Trick Room live. Or actually battling Trick Room at all. But I'll tell you what though, Torkoal's Eruption, when it goes first and at full HP, is scary. That thing hits hard. I don't even know if I'll be able to live this through King Shield, to be honest with you. So it goes, she goes for this, that thing hits so hard. So it's Life Orb actually, okay. Oh yes, not Dynamax, so... Oh no. So my Charizard is already gone. God, this is awful. This is really awful. Blimey. I was not quite expecting this. Well, there's literally nothing I can do now. The best I can do is stall out Trick Room and go for King Shield again. But even then, I'm just stalling now. You know, I'm not gonna be able to win. Oh, I actually lived that though, so quite interesting. Special attack drop, of course. I mean, why not put my weakness policy up as well? God, yeah, that eruption is scary. Shouldn't have. I mean, you know, you learn from the battles. You can't win them all. It was a good battle. Got destroyed by Trick Room. Not something you like to see, but it happens. Right. So let's do another one. Hopefully we can avenge the loss. Good fight to my opponent though. Good team structure. Yes, I'm going to continue battling. So I've actually lost points now. Not looking great for me now. Alright, so looking for a trainer, found a trainer. Let's have a look. So what's my opponent got? Is that that's another Trick Room team, isn't it? Reuniclus sets up Trick Room. Torkoal slow, Gastrodon's just slow, Mytheria is slow. But I quite like Raichu and Gyarados as a lead though. Just because of the fake out, and there isn't no Psychic Surge in DD either. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the Raichu and Gyarados lead. You know, on that last battle, really I wish I went for the Max Darkness onto that Indeedee now. Should have gone for the Max Darkness. Oh well, never mind. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to take... Wait, what's my opponent got? Obstagoon doesn't really do that much, apart from hitting the Reuniclus. If that's what it is, I can't remember what it's called. Torkoal doesn't do much, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna play these four. This is pretty solid, this slot, so let's go with that. So see what my opponent is gonna lead. I'm coming in to avenge this loss. He doesn't look anything like his card. So the Butterfree. Have I got that Pokemon right? Is that its actual name? It's in Japanese, so I still don't know. Okay, so right. I need to fake out here, really. If that thing's going to set up Trick Room, then I want to fake out it right now. Butterfree can learn Electro Wave, can't it? That hits both opponents, but not really sure he's going to be going for that. So I'm going to go for the Max Airstream onto the Butterfree. Right, see how this works out. Of course, so you could Dynamax, but if it is a Trick Room setter, he's not going to want to Dynamax it. So, I'm not too worried there. He's thinking about it. So what's my opponent doing? So I don't see no Dynamaxes unless I'm going first. Don't think he's switched out. I'm not sure what order it goes in. If switched out Pokemon go before Dynamaxing, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure Butterfree was going to live a Max Airstream though, to be honest with you. It's pretty frail, that thing. So who's going for Protect? So the Butterfree goes for the Protect, okay. Does my fake out go off? Yeah, so the fake out does land. Does it have any ability that prevents flinching? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Oh, I still saw so much damage through Protect. Butterfree are just so frail. Right. Yeah, so the flinch does go, so I could Thunderbolt the Butterfree and finish it off. And target the Reuniclus with the Gyarados. But I think I'd rather pick up a KO on the Butterfree to get the +1 Moxie. So I'm just going to Nuzzle on this slot. And I'm going to go for the Max Geyser. Oh wait, no, in case he switches in the Gastrodon. So I'm just going to go for the Max Airstream again on the Butterfree and pick up the KO just to get the +1 Moxie. Right, so that thing is now paralysed. Max Airstream lands. That's a KO. It's an interesting combination from my opponent. I'm interested to see what he would have done with the two. I'm not sure what Butterfree really does though, unless it's G-Maxed, which I don't think that's legal in this format right now. So I get my Moxie boost. It's going for the Psychic, doesn't go for the Trick Room. Okay. Easily able to live that. Raichu's relatively alright, especially defensive, but physically defensive, it's almost non-existent. So here comes the Rhyperior. Now unfortunately there's no Trick Room for him, unless that's what he's going to get off now. Right, you can't hit the Rhyperior at all, so I've got no real choice but to Protect or switch out. But I think I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt into this slot. Now, he's probably going to want to go for a Max Rockfall, because I assume he's going to Dynamax right there. So I could go for Max Geyser, unless he's baiting that move so he can send in Gastrodon and waste one of my Dynamax turns. But I'm not really too sure that's what's going to be happening here. So I think I'm just going to go for it. I could go for Max Overgrowth and weaken its ground type moves, but I don't think that's really necessarily right now. I'm not sure how a Rhyperior is going to take how well a Dynamax Rhyperior will take a +1 Max Geyser though. But we're about to find out. It's probably Assault Fested as well, I would have thought. Actually, either assault vessel or weakness policy, because weakness policy, right theory is quite dangerous in Trick Room, so you do have to watch out for that. He still has time to get the Trick Room off as well. So actually, I should have maybe taken it out before he got off the Trick Room. So Rhyperior does not take that at all. Okay, nice. 4 times a week, I suppose, and I'm at +1. So his Dynamax user's just gone now. That's that. I'm confident that I'm going to win this one. So Gyarados is at +2 speed, +2 attack. Without Trick Room up, I don't... Oh, there you go. Speaking of Trick Room, there you go. I think it might be a little too late now for him to set up his Trick Room, but you never know. And I could just double protect this turn and stall out a turn of it. So he does bring out his Torkoal actually. But it's not over yet. That thing, as we saw from the last game, is horribly dangerous. Because it absolutely decimated me last time. So switching out Raichu here would be quite nice just to get the guaranteed at least one fake out off. Who's the least useful out of these two though? I would have said my Aegislash just because Obstagoon can hit both of those and Aegislash is weak to fire, so I think I'm going to switch out my Raichu and save it and bring it back in and use its fake out just to stall the Torkoal a little bit. Could double protect. I might do that actually. I'm going to double protect and prevent a turn of Trick Room just because that eruption is super scary in the sunlight. And I don't think I've got anything to lose running double protect right now. So he goes for the Psychic and I'm guessing the eruption. Oh no, the Heat Wave, okay. Oh, maybe he's not carrying the eruption. Well, that Torkoal is probably the fastest Pokemon in this field, so I would have gone for the eruption. So I do have priority on this actually. I'm going to go into the Obstagoon actually, just because I've got priority on my Slash. I'm actually going to go for as you know, because he can protect that, so it's just wasting turns. I might as well go for the Waterfall onto the Torkoal and see what happens. Switch out Raichu. Just realised nicknames don't actually show on Wi-Fi battles. So he goes for the Psychic, unfortunately not on the Obstagoon slot. Well, it still does a lot of damage. I'm just going for the Solar Beam on the Torkoal. That is on the Gyarados, there's a good chance that's going to take me out. So that is on the Gyarados. Doesn't take me out. Does Waterfall take out the Torkoal? No, not even close. Well, it's over halfway. Right, so do I do double protect again to stall out Trick Room? I could do. Or is that dirty? It's a little bit dirty, but you got to do what you got to do to win. I'm going to double protect and play it safe. I've got no reason not to. I hate Trick Room so much. The team doesn't really have many answers to it. I mean, my team has no answers to it apart from Obstagoon, which obviously hits a lot of Trick Room setters for super effective damage. Really should have maxed the Obstagoon on the last one, but that's why. So I'm going to go for a knockoff on this slot, and I'm just going to go for a Waterfall on the Torkoal. Sorry, I could double protect, but also I've got Paralyze off. Nuzzle comes in handy. Goes for the Heat Wave, does land it on both Pokemon. Doesn't take out the Obstagoon, which is nice. So I am going to get that knockoff off. What item is it holding? Is it holding the Trick Room Extender? Does it tell me? Mental Hurt. Okay, interesting. So I'm just going to bring out the Raichu. He can't win this now, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff. And I'm going for the fake out. So he does go for the protect just to stall the turn. So he just stalled out that fake out. It's a clever move. So the sunlight is gone. So that Trick Room still in effect. And I don't even know how to check, to be honest with you. Right, not to worry. So I really need to know if Trick Room is still in effect. How do I check? Right, so I'm not really sure how to check. But can I still lose this? I could still lose this. Shit. I'm going to obstruct with the Obstagoon. And I'm just going to Thunderbolt with the Raichu. Maybe Nuzzle actually, because Thunderbolt probably won't take it out. Let's just go with the Thunderbolt. Oh, so Trick Room did wear off. I didn't notice that. And Thunderbolt finishes it off. Okay, cool. Raichu would have gone first anyway, so would have made a difference. So this episode consisted of one loss at the start. Very embarrassing loss. Lost quite hard. Second battle I did win, so that's nice. So I did avenge my loss, as they say. Let that update. There we go. And a rare candy. Sure. No, I don't want to check his team. Cool. So I'm gonna leave that here because it's getting quite late where I am and I need to head to bed. But if you do watch this, I appreciate it and thank you very much. Hopefully have another one of these up in a couple of days' time. Rob out. See you later.